Good news for seniors and disability benefit recipients, as millions of Americans could receive more money in the form of new Social Security checks, or you can say increased Social Security payment. Look at this. Social Security plan would expand benefits for millions of Americans. I'm gonna tell you about it in just a minute, but do you know some seniors will see 3 Social Security checks in December? Why it's happening, what you need to know? Well, I'm going to give you each and every detail in this very important video, so make sure you stay with us till the end. But before I begin, all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's begin. More money for seniors and Social Security recipients, something that millions of Americans need right now. By the way, it includes Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, railroad retirement, spousal and survivor pay beneficiaries as well. Well, a proposal has been introduced in Congress that would increase Social Security survivor benefits for widowed individuals and surviving divorced spouses. Well, this is one plan, but do you know there is another one? I'm gonna tell you about it just right now. And when I was just reading about this, I came to the conclusion that this bill will actually change a number of things for millions of Americans. Well, I'm talking about this. One bill provides a financial lifeline to seniors. Senate Democrats proposes $200 monthly Social Security increase to offset inflation. It means that Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, SSDI, Veteran Affairs, Railroad Retirement, Survivor and spousal pay beneficiaries could receive $200 starting from January 1st all the way till July 2026. What do you need to do in order to get this $200 increase, and is there anything that you need to do? I'm going to tell you about it, as well as about the eligibility criteria as well. But first, let's go towards this, as this is very important. Survivor benefits are currently paid to around 5.8 million Americans nationwide, with nearly 4 million of those being widowed. Under current law, certain survivors of Social Security claimants can get related benefits at any age, providing they meet certain rules. However, these benefits are reduced if they are under the earliest possible retirement age of 62. Most former spouse age 60 or older, or 50 to 59 if they have a disability, can claim benefits after the death of a spouse or ex-spouse if the marriage lasted at least 10 years. The proposed legislation introduced in Congress this week by several Democrats hopes to change that. Well, this is huge for millions of these beneficiaries, because this is something that will be a milestone achieved for millions of these struggling seniors as well. This is one bill. Well, of course, it's for surviving widows or survivor pay benefits, or you can say spousal pay benefit recipients. But what about this one? $200 monthly Social Security increase, and you can also call it emergency increase for next 6 months, as a number of Democrats are pushing for this, and this is a great thing for millions of Americans. I'm gonna come back to it in just a minute, but the biggest question is that why some seniors will see 3 Social Security checks in December 2025, means just few days from now, and this is something that you need to know. Look at this. December is likely a costly month for you, with the holidays fast approaching, so any extra money would be welcome. You may receive year-end bonus from your job if you're still employed, but if you're living off your savings and Social Security, you probably won't receive any extra income until January, when your first check with the 2026 cost of living adjustment come through. We all know that 2.8% cost of living adjustment is no less than a joke, because the COLA metric that they use, known as CPIW, is outdated and vague. How the Social Security Administration assigns payment due dates? Well, this is something that you already know. It depends on your birthday, means like if you're born between the 1st and the 10th of the month, then you are going to receive your payment on the 2nd Wednesday. If you're born between 11th till 20th, you're going to receive your payment on 3rd Wednesday. And if you're born between 21st and 31st of any given month, then you are going to receive your payment on the 4th Wednesday of every single month. But Look at this. If you receive Social Security before May 1997, you will get your Social Security benefit on the 3rd of the month regardless of your birthday. So what's happening in December 2025? In December 2025, most Americans will receive their Social Security checks on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Wednesday as scheduled. Those who typically get their checks on the 3rd will also receive theirs on the normal day, while at the same time the December SSI payment will arrive on December 1st, 2025, but the January payment will show up a day early on December 31st, 2025. That's because January 1st, 2026 is a federal holiday, so technically you are not getting more money than you normally would. The Social Security Administration is doing what it needs to, so you don't have to wait until January 2nd, 2026 for your SSI payment to process. And the biggest thing that millions of SSI recipients always gets confused with is that what about the payment in January? Well, in January you are not going to receive any payment because you're receiving your payment in advance at the end of December 2025. The Social Security Administration now pays most checks via direct deposit. If you don't have this set up, you should now have a prepaid debit card, as the Social Security Administration has ended paper checks delivery. But you need to understand that still Social Security Administration sends paper checks to a number of people, and the reason is simple. If you live in an area where there's no traditional banks, or if getting the direct deposit or using the debit card can cause any hardships for you, you can let Social Security Administration know and they'll keep sending you the paper checks. These payments methods are pretty efficient, but please note that your benefit may take few business days after a scheduled payment date to appear in your account. Social Security Administration actually recommends to wait at least 3 business days, then you can contact Social Security Administration for your missing payment. You should have received a notice from the government detailing exactly how much your Social Security and SSI benefits will increase next year. Ensure your new SSI payment align with these expectations and contact the Social Security Administration if you believe there is an issue. So this is very important for anyone who is struggling right now and receive Social Security, SSI, and SSDI. And the reason is simple. Remember that you are going to receive 2 payments if you are an SSI recipient, and somewhat 3 payments if you also receive Social Security benefit. So if you receive your Social Security benefit, then you'll receive your payment either on the 2nd Wednesday or 3rd Wednesday or the 4th Wednesday, depends on your birth date. And if you also receive SSI payment, then you are going to receive your payment on December 1st, means like just a couple of days from now, then on December the 30th. And the reason is simple, that January 1st is a federal holiday, so you are not going to receive your payment in the month of January. And remember, there is no payment coming to you in the month of January. I'm specifically talking about SSI, means Supplemental Security Income recipient. So if you receive Social Security and SSI, you are going to receive 3 checks in the month of December 2025. Well, at the same time, do you know that you can save around $1,100 when it comes to your Medicare plan? That's why I partnered with Chapter, where you can get unbiased help from a real person absolutely free. Call the number on the screen today, 212-461-4492. Again, the number is 212-461-4492, and get the help that you deserve absolutely free. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.